Hi everyone, today I'm going to quickly take you through how to use Microsoft Word's referencing tool. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to the top of the page and we're going to go to the References tab. So I quickly wrote a sentence based on one of the articles that I've been reading lately. The article is this one right here, Towards a Theory of Stakeholders Identification and Salience, Defining the Principle of Who and What Really Counts. So in this particular paper, and I'm going to go back to this, I brought out this thought. So according to Mitchell and all, the three defining stakeholder attributes are power, legitimacy, and urgency. But it's not my original thought, so I need to cite it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Insert Citation, and I'm going to add a new source. My source is a journal article, so this is the very first thing we do, the type of source. And there's lots of different types of source. Journal article, you use website a lot. Document from one website, electronic source, and so on down the list. But this is a journal article, which is really good to use in scholarly works. So we have the different types of fields here. We want to click on the Show All Bibliography fields because there's certain fields that aren't in the shortened version that you really do need. The recommended fields are starred, and those are absolute musts, but there are other fields that you should be filling out as well. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to talk about the author. So if you go to Edit, you get this last, first, middle. So in this particular paper, there are quite a few authors. We've got Mitchell, we've got Egel, and Wood. So we need to take every single one of those authors and type it in. So we type in the last name first, Mitchell, and I accidentally did an extra L there. Let's just delete that. And his first name is Ronald, and his middle initial is K. Make sure it's capitalized, and you can put the dot there. And you hit Add. So that's the first one. The next one is Wood, and it is Bradley. It's very important that when you're doing this, you are doing capitals for the proper nouns. So that's that one, and then the last one is Egel, A-G-L-E. Bradley, and it is R. So I've made a mistake. This Bradley Wood wasn't right, so I can quickly do that. I can do Wood, and it's Donna Wood, and J. So that's the quick delete button, and I hit Add. So I've got all of them here, and we don't have to worry about alphabetical order because the program will put them in alphabetical order for you. So you just hit OK, and it pops them into the author section there. I highly suggest using the Edit button on that one. So you can also use a corporate author. If you click there, the corporate author, and then place the corporate author in the title there. So the title of the text. So we put our title of our journal article there. So, and I cut and pasted just to make life a little bit easier. Make sure that all the important words are capitalized, and the unimportant words like the and of and they don't need to be capitalized. The journal name, so where this particular journal comes from, and I've kind of have a little bit of a cheat sheet here, and this is the Academy of Management Review, Volume 22. So we're going to quickly put that in there. So our journal name is the Academy of Management Review. The year that we have it is 1997, so October 1997. So 1997 and October. You don't generally need to worry about the day, and often it won't be provided anyhow. The pages for this particular article are 853 to 886, and we're just copying and putting them in there as well. And then we kind of scroll down, and we can fill out what we know for the most part. Remember, the stars are important, and then after that there are a few things like volume and number, and edition is generally important when you're dealing with books as well. So this is volume 22, and issue number is 4. And if you look at the bottom here, it shows your example, so example 12, so that's how they want it. Volume number, example 3, that's one way to do it. Volume 22, this is a perfectly acceptable way to do it. Other things, year access, day access, URL, you can put these things in, you don't need to. Anyhow, make sure that you do the recommended fields. And we are going to hit OK. And you'll see that it comes up with an in-text citation with the authors and the year. And this is APA style, which is great. However, say we wanted to change it to Chicago, we could change it to Chicago, we could change it to Ghost, we can change it to MLA, we can change it to Harvard. Right? So there are a lot of different styles. Generally, APA is the one that we're going to use here at the School of Business and Economics at TRU. So that's how you enter an in-text citation. Now, if we right-click on it, we can do Edit Citation, and pages are important. So in the example that we had there, I got my thought from page 865, and it goes to legitimacy and then urgency 867, actually 868. So then we're going to take it and we're going to put in pages, and that's going to be 865 to 868. And I'm going to hit OK. So now my pages are in there as well. So now that is a complete in-text citation. Some of the other cool things that that Microsoft Word's referencing tool does is it gives bibliography. So we can do bibliography, works cited references. I often prefer calling them references. So I click this and it will automatically put in my references at the end, and depending on how many things that I've programmed into the citations, it will populate it with that many references. So, and you don't have to do any work, it just puts it there right at the end, which is wonderful and awesome, and thank you very much, Microsoft. And again, you can play with the different styles. If I do Chicago, it changes my references to Chicago, which is fantastic. The other thing that the referencing tool does is it can manage your sources. So say I was writing a different paper on stakeholders analysis, for example, and I had already used a source, so this stakeholder analysis, Thompson and Rachel, from Mind Tools. Say I wanted to copy that, say I wanted to use that reference in my paper as well. I could copy that over to my current list and close, and then say I used another one. Mind Tools is a good analysis tool for stakeholder analysis, and say I wanted to reference that, I could put in that now because I've copied it over from my main list. Any time that you use Microsoft Word and you create in-text citations, it will save it to the actual program, and you'll be able to bring those in later into whatever documents you're working on. So say there's a particular journal that you reference quite a lot because it really sticks out in the field, or you really identify with the journal, you can bring that in. You don't have to constantly program in the actual reference, which is really nice. And then you can just go to references and you can go update citation and bibliography, and it automatically updates it there. If we go back to the manage sources, we can click on it and we can say we didn't want to have that anymore. We can take it off. You can copy it to your master list as well, and a lot of other things. This is actually not letting us take it off because we've used it in our paper now, so it's smart in that respect. So hopefully that helped you on how to use MS Word's referencing tool, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks. Bye.